Let's hit the play button. I think we're recording. Man, oh man. It's been a minute. We are back. We are back. Welcome back to another episode of the Young Rebel Podcast. I am your host, Q, aka the Rebel. What am I even talking about today? I don't know. I mean, there's actually a lot that I could talk about. And I mean, there is a lot. Let's get a word from our sponsors. This podcast is brought to you by Level Up Gaming from levelupgamingapparel.com. They have awesome shirts, like the one I'm wearing here, hoodies, and hats. Hey guys, it's getting cold outside. You're going to need a hoodie. So make sure you go over there to levelupgamingapparel.com, grab yourself a nice hoodie. Mine's coming in the mail in a couple days. And you can hang out at the bonfire all night with your friends. You'll be comfortable, you'll be cozy, and you'll look amazing, and you'll be supporting an awesome company. You can use the discount code REBEL to save 10% on your purchase today. Again, that is levelupgamingapparel.com. Level up. Speaking of fall and winter, some of us call this cuffing season. Are you like me and tired of being single, but would like to find someone who is active and interested in sports like you are? Are you also like me and tired of swiping on apps like OkCupid, Tinder, and Bumble? Well, now you need to check out my friends at DraftMate. DraftMate is a dating app designed specifically for people who engage in an active lifestyle and enjoy sports. You want to find someone special who also loves your favorite sports team? Now you can on DraftMate. If you see someone whose profile has piqued your interest, simply draft up. See someone who's a little bit boring? It's easy. Just draft down. If you find someone who you match with, the coin toss will decide who starts the conversation. Ladies, it's not always up to you anymore. If you find someone who's piqued your interest so much that you just want to take your shot now, you can always throw a Hail Mary like your name is Aaron Rodgers. Who knows? You might just find the love of your life. Get started today by downloading DraftMate on Android or your Apple device. DraftMate. Stop swiping. Start drafting. All right, so first and foremost, let's dive into issue number 1. I guess we're going to talk about Madden 21. So as we know, I really and thoroughly enjoyed Madden 21 for the first weekend. That weekend that the trial came out, I thought the trial was amazing. I thought the trial was really good and well put together and a fun game to play. I soon found out that it is not at all. I was under the impression, I think we all were under the impression, that Lamar Jackson cannot fumble in this game. Now, I got Lamar Jackson on my MUT team. You know, we're building a St. Louis MUT team, or we were. I don't know if I'm going to continue, because I've just lost all faith in Madden. I've lost all interest in playing Madden. I'm over Madden. There's other games to play. I mean, if you're watching, here's the Avengers. So we're gonna be doing that. I mean, there's still Fall Guys. There's Animal Crossing. There's so many. There's new Mario games coming out. They're remakes. There's Mario 64, Mario Galaxy, and Mario Sunshine or Sunset, whatever it is. They're all coming out in one case. It's called the Mario 3D All-Stars or something. I'm looking forward to playing that. Mario 64 is one of my favorite games of all time. Let's just be clear. It's simple, it's fun to play, and it doesn't frustrate you. I mean, sure, every now and then when you keep falling in the lava or something, you got frustrated. But other than that, it's a simple Mario 3D game, open world. It's so much fun. I've played that game for years and never beat it. And I'm determined to beat it here on the stream and all that. So, I'm going to be doing that. I'm also going to play Sunshine and Galaxy, 2 games that I never played. I never had a GameCube growing up, so I couldn't play Sunshine or Sunset, whatever it's called. And I never played Galaxy. I was just... Like I said, I hadn't had a Nintendo console in forever. So there was no point in me trying to play it, but now I've got a Switch, and it's kind of like, that looks like a lot of fun. I would love to play some Mario. Because I mean, let's just be honest, man. Madden's not fun. I was under the impression that in Madden 21, Lamar Jackson could not fumble the football, yet he fumbles the football in the most opportune time in the entire game, and we end up losing. Well, before that, I get the ball back. I don't remember how I got the ball back, but I got the ball back with 2 minutes to go. I'm marching downfield. I throw the ball. Tell me how in the heck Earl Thomas, I understand Earl Thomas is a great athlete, but I mean Earl Thomas leaped from the depths of the hell and snagged the interception. And I'm just like, can somebody please tell me what the heck this game really is? This is not football. I'm sorry. This is not football. I am sorry. It's entirely too difficult to control which way your player is moving. Now, I know someone's going to tell me, "Oh, you just suck on the sticks." No, I'm sorry. When I'm going right and you're still trying to make me go straight, but then when I start moving straight again, because in the moment of time, straight is the direction that I should be going. I mean, if you've ever played Madden, you know. Here, I've got a controller here. We can demonstrate real quick. If I move, which button would, yeah. If I move this button this way, like so, actually let me use a dead controller, because that might mess up my download, maybe. Cause I'm an idiot like that sometimes. If I'm moving this controller this way, can you see? Yeah, you can see. And then like a second goes by, and I need to bounce that way. Why am I still going right when my finger's clearly trying to go left? Riddle me that. I don't understand. I do not understand this game. And ultimately, it is not fun. Now, in my Discord, there's a few guys that I've been talking to. They've also experienced absolute nonsense. Jerry Rice cannot catch the football. Jerry Rice can't catch a football. Now, why is Jerry Rice in the game already? I don't necessarily know. I don't understand why legends are already in the game. I also don't fully understand the appeal of legends in a modern day football game. Like, sure, I just said I'm trying to make a St. Louis team. So in order for that to happen, I need St. Louis legends to be put into the game. But why is it happening already? I don't know. Why aren't we just using the regular players that are given to us? I don't know. I mean, it boggles my mind, man. Let me sip this coffee. Oh man, good hot, good coffee. Nice way to wake up on a Sunday morning. It is Sunday morning that we're recording on. Yeah, I mean, Madden's a pure disappointment. I mean, the drifting is awful. There's a lag of some nature when trying to move your players around. I know some of you guys who watched my stream, you saw when I was trying to return a punt, while the ball's in the air, the computer drags my player across the field at least 20 to 30 yards. Can somebody please explain to me why this is acceptable? Why is it acceptable that we spend $100 on a video game and this is the way it performs? And then I've got people telling me, oh, it's just a glitch, they need to fix it. Why in the fuck are we accepting glitches? Glitches of this magnitude. Like, people say, oh, the game is so competitive. How can you be competitive when the game is dragging you across the field? I would rather drag myself across the field, drag myself to an L. But when the game is forcing me to take an L, I no longer want to play the game. I just don't. And I'm not even sorry about it. I'm just not. I'm behind the line of scrimmage. I try and bounce to the outside, and somehow Zeke completely bounced off of a guard, his right guard, and he loses 6 yards and falls down. I have a very difficult time to imagine Zeke would lose 6 yards from bouncing off of a offensive guard. I have a very difficult time believing that I would bounce 6 yards backwards while running just because I bumped into somebody. Now, sure, we wanted your linemen to block, and we wanted your running backs to shift around, keyword, around the linemen who were blocking for them. And we wanted them to actually have a presence to where, yeah, you bounce around a bit, but I mean 6 yards? Golly, I mean, if your lineman's moving forward and your running back is also moving forward, I feel like physics, here we go with my physics again, I feel like physics would not force this man 6 yards backwards, maybe one. Maybe a little stutter step, a little pause in his movement, but not a whole 6 yard loss. That's stuff that I do not understand. Sorry if you hear this PlayStation humming. I'm downloading the Avengers so we have a real game to play. Because Madden's done. I can't keep playing it. I know. I said I was going to give it a fair shot, and I did give it a fair shot. I gave it the fairest shot that I could give it, and now our time has come to an end. Plain and simple. There's no ifs, ands, and buts. I'm not sorry about it. I mean, I gave it the best opportunity that I could, and it's just not a fun game. Ankle Reaper and I, we played 2 games. Ankle Reaper, I won't lie, Ankle Reaper's not good at the game, but neither am I. You guys tell me every single day, oh, Q, you suck. Okay, well, that's fine. Like I said, I don't necessarily play to be like an all-world Madden player. I play to enjoy the game. I play Madden because I like football. So, let's have some real football take place on the field, and then we can talk. But this is not real football. This is not simulation football. Again, I believe that the best simulation football game is NFL 2K5 or Madden 2005. One of those two is at the peak. And I believe that we need to end the EA monopoly of Madden and allow 2K to make legitimate football games. And we know 2K is making a football game. We don't know to what extent it actually is. I'm looking forward to it because, honestly, I can't continue to play Madden. I cannot continue to give EA $100. And I know people are gonna be like, you gave him more than $100. You went stupid mode one night and you ran up a credit card trying to get muck packs. Shut up. It was fun. That's the most fun I've had playing this Madden, was actually ripping packs. And that's a flat out shame. EA should be ashamed of themselves. I should have more fun playing the actual game than I have fun ripping packs. Just saying. And at the end of the year, or when 22 comes out, those cards are stuck on 21. I don't understand. I just do not understand. And then you can have the same players going up against you, and people are like, oh, but it's all about your scheme. How do you set up a scheme? Hey, you guys don't even know football, but you're telling me that you can set up a scheme? A legitimate scheme would be allowing me to create my own freaking playbook. But I can't do that. And then you guys tell me, oh, but you can add plays.
I'm adding plays that Madden is giving me, these stock Madden plays. I don't want that. I want a legitimate play creation mode where I create the play, have full control over the play. But guess what? You guys don't know football. All you know is Madden. And that's why you don't care. You don't care about that because you don't know football. So, I mean,
it is what it is. It's just one of those things where it's disappointing when you hop into a game and you're expecting it to continue to play the way it does during the trial, and then when the full game drops, it does not. Now, people have said that's because more people are on the server. I don't think that's the case, because even when you're playing an offline game, it's still butt meat. Dusty, dirty, butt meat. It's not a good game. It is not a good game. It's not the game that I expected us to get. And honestly, I said I was not going to open the other game that I got, which is NBA 2K20. We all know I don't actually like 2K, but this is like the case cover, and that's the actual case. And then I got a steelbook case. I mean, Kobe was my favorite player of all time, so that's the only reason I actually got this game. Yeah, let's make sure we get that clear. That's the only reason I got this game. I did spend $100 on this. Again, solely because Kobe's my favorite player of all time. But the My Career mode, that could be interesting. That's pretty much all I ever played. In respect to this, I used to play online back in the day, just regular old exhibition games, but I haven't really played that in forever. They also have Elite Gameplay. My team, I don't know what the heck Elite Gameplay is supposed to be. Enjoy unparalleled control with the ball in your hands using advanced Pro Stick. Okay, I don't know what a Pro Stick is. Aim jump shots and layups in a new level of precision and skill. And unlock signature dribble moves with effective ball handling. I'm not a basketball fan, as we know. Basketball's gotten extremely soft, which is why I have the utmost respect for Kobe. Kobe played in both eras of hard, actual basketball and this new age soft basketball. I have nothing but respect for what the Mamba has done. I have nothing but respect for Kobe. Rest in peace, Kobe and Gianna Bryant. I'm basically holding on to those games because I feel like at some point in time, those games will go for a good amount of money, more than the $100 that I spent. So yeah, that's pretty much why I'm holding on to this. I guess I could show you the steelbook in the event somebody wants to buy it right now. That's the beauty of YouTube, people. That's the beauty of YouTube. So this is the front. Here's the back. As you can see, the plastic has never been taken off of any of these. I mean, you can hear the plastic. Yeah, you can hear the plastic. It's all there. So, yeah, guys, I mean, Madden's not fun. I'm tempted to play 2K21. I'm tempted. I probably won't. I'm more so just waiting on Mario at this point. Mario is the most anticipated game coming out for me right now. Oh, there's also, of course, there's Far Cry. There is also Watch Dogs. I'll be playing those as well. So do not worry. I will be playing those. I also need to finish The Last of Us Part 2. So there's plenty of games out there. I'm just extremely disappointed that Madden still cannot get to. You know, Madden does not respect the consumer. Madden's the type of cat who will sit here and tell you what you want to hear, and then when they hand you the product, it's not what they told you it was going to be. Yet again. Now, we can either allow this to keep happening each and every year, or we can just say, EA, you are done. And I think that's what the NFL needs to do. This whole NFL drop EA thing, that's a legitimate thing. I think we need to really look into that, and I think we need to make it happen.
EA needs competition so that they are forced to create a better football game. Now, NFL always talks about protecting the shield, upholding the shield, the integrity of the shield. EA is doing a piss poor job of protecting the integrity of the shield. EA is not doing a good enough job defending the game of football, especially defending the NFL brand. These are things that you will never see on Sunday, Monday, or Thursday. Now, we do have football coming up on Thursday. I challenge you guys. I know that you guys don't watch football. I know this. Because if you did, you would not be saying half the things that you say in the Discord. You just wouldn't. But I know that you don't watch football, and I forgive you. I don't fault you. You're just in that microwave generation to where you feel as though that playing Madden is quicker or whatever. You might watch the Super Bowl, and I understand. Super Bowl's great. But it's very evident to me that you've not watched a lot of football. At least, I mean, sure, you haven't watched 27 years worth of football. I get it. But I still feel as though with the 10 to 15 years of life that you have, you would be able to see a good amount of football to where you recognize that Madden is doing a terrible representation of legitimate football. If you even strapped on a football helmet, you don't even have to watch football. If you strapped on a football helmet, you would recognize, hey, this is not real. This is horrible. This is butt booty garbage. Now, sure, we let's talk about it. Let's talk about it real quick. Christian McCaffrey is clearly down at the 1 yard line. His knee is down. Whole body is down. Yet somehow they give me a touchdown for it. Now, why am I complaining? I scored. I know everyone's like, why are you complaining? You scored. I don't want to score like that. I don't. There's a reason they got rid of the pylon camera. The pylon camera is no longer there, guys. Because if you get to the 1 and these people have these abilities, every player in the NFL has the ability and the common sense to reach the ball forward. But in this case, when your body's on the freaking ground, why are you giving a man a touchdown when he's clearly down at the 1? Just stop. Just stop saying he reached. He didn't reach with his left arm and still fall on his left arm and spin around like nothing happened. His arm would be out of his shoulder socket. You guys don't understand. You've never taken an anatomy class. The game is awful. I cannot continue to play this. Pretty much the only thing I like at this point about the game is just hopping on, playing with ankle for like a half, and we laugh at how bad the game is. I mean, we've seen some ridiculous stuff. Ridiculous stuff. Like last night, it's the most ridiculous play I've seen. I caught an interception through his receiver's body. Like, I reached through this man like he was not there. I was like the Flash. I phased through him. I caught the ball, pulled it back, and took off and run. Like, how does this happen? How does this happen? I mean, it's the same stuff for years, and this is stuff I would expect to see on like PlayStation 2, maybe even Xbox 360, but we're talking about Xbox One and PlayStation 4. How does this happen? For multiple years upon years. Sad, guys. It really is sad. And now they're giving... they're failing when they have to give away copies of the game. Go check out my Twitter and tell me what your thoughts are on what you're seeing happen to me while I play the game. Because what I see is garbage, You might see something completely different. I mean, if you see something completely different, I'm totally up to talk about it. As you guys know, I will talk in the Discord all day long. I will hold a all-out conversation and allow you guys the space to state your claim as to why something's not as bad as I think it might be. And you might persuade me and you might not. Just like we had a whole conversation about, do the Patriots cheat or not? I don't think learning the opponent is actually cheating. Because guess what? In poker, you look at your opponent's face. And guess what? In the event you're playing a game of cards in the house, someone just so happens to be, you guys did not answer this in the Discord, so answer me now. Answer me now. You're playing cards in the house. Say you're playing Uno, any card game. I don't know. You could be playing, I don't know what people play. I don't play cards besides Uno. You could be playing anything. I don't know. What's the game? Spades? Say someone's sitting in front of a mirror and you just so happen to get a glimpse of their hand. Are you not going to sit there and silently look at that mirror? I promise you will. I promise you will. Unless it's your partner, you're going to silently look inside of that mirror and strategize. And if you tell me that's cheating, fine. I see nothing wrong with using your environment to your advantage. At the end of the day, you hurt nobody. If this was a case of life and death, okay, we'd be talking a little bit different. But we're talking about cards. We're talking about games. We're talking about football. If you notice that someone is doing something in a certain manner, and then something always follows that pattern, that's your signal. And when you see that signal, you know it's time to counter what's coming next. Because you know what's coming. I see nothing wrong with that. And that's, again, proof that you guys have never laced up football cleats. You've never put on a football helmet or shoulder pads. Because when you're out there on the field, and you can be at any position, the quarterback can be back there and scream SpaghettiOs. And I don't know, it could mean the next thing I say, we're snapping that ball. Because that can happen, in case you're not aware. And if you're still not expecting it because you're waiting on a hut or a hit or a high or whatever, or a go, he could be out there screaming Falcon. And you're still down in your 3-point stance. You're still standing flat-footed because you're waiting on something else. But you recognize he says SpaghettiOs, not down set. He's got up here and he says SpaghettiOs. And the first and second and third time, he shouted Falcon or whatever. And they went. Think about it, guys. Think about it. If you look over on the sideline and coach is doing one of these, and your defensive linemen all rush at the center, I mean, clearly you know something's up here. There is nothing wrong with learning what your opponent does. There's nothing wrong. And here's the thing that you guys, again, don't recognize. Bill Belichick studies war generals. So, of course, he's going to think in this manner. Bill Belichick is going to figure out how to stop you at all cost. He's going to learn your tendencies. He's going to learn what you do. He's going to get in. He's going to destroy, and he's going to get out. And he's going to move on to next week. That's what he does. Can we really blame him for that? And I know the Deflategate, like I said, funny. I actually went on a date yesterday. It lasted a really long time. It was actually a really good date. Like, I had not been on a date like that in forever, and it's just like, wow, this is solid. I'm glad I asked this woman out on a date. Whoa. Wow. Huh. But, we'll see what happens. But everyone wants to know about the Deflategate. Did Tom Brady take the air out of the balls? We will never know who took the air out of the balls. Do we know if it was a person or do we know if it was science? We do not know. And at the end of the day, I don't care. Oh, why don't you care? Because the Colts did not show up to play football. Even if there was enough air in the ball, guess who threw over 50% incompletion passing rate? Andrew Luck. He had a bad game. He had a horrible game. The Colts defense didn't even show up to play football. Oh, Q, how can you say that the Patriots had no air in the ball? Does that affect the running game? Because guess what? LeGarrette Blount, he scored 3 touchdowns on the ground. I don't think that the air in the ball impacted the game. And the only reason it ever came into question is because the one interception Brady threw, I think he threw an interception, and that's how the linebacker found out that ball felt a little light. But a Colts defensive player had possession of the ball for whatever reason. He might have even been handing it to the ref. Who knows? But he complained that the ball felt light. Okay. I don't trust you because you never touched the ball in a game. So what would you actually know? It just so happens they weighed the balls and did all that. Do we know the temperature before start of the game? But that's the thing. You guys never took a science class. Then you told me it makes no sense. Air can't go anywhere. Air molecules shrink. It's the same reason that your parents had to put air in their tires when it's cold outside. Halfway on a consistent basis. And you hardly ever have to put air in your tires during the summer. I'm just being real with you. I wouldn't lie. I have no reason to lie. None. So I'm just being real. 100 with you. But that's what I do. So there's that. Yeah, guys. I mean, I don't know. Madden's rough. I don't really think the Patriots cheat. I don't really think that Brady took the air out of the ball. If anybody on the field would actually know, it's the two people who consistently touch the ball every play, the center and the quarterback. So one of those two would know. If the equipment managers did it, who cares? I mean, who really cares? The refs didn't notice it, but a Colts defensive player noticed it. Come on, man. Come on, man. You really expect me to buy this? Y'all didn't show up to play football and you wanted to complain. You did not show. You scored 7 points. You didn't show up to play football. It's the AFC Championship and you failed to show up. Don't complain. Take your L. Take your lumps and your bumps. You got mollywopped. Go home. Try again next season. You're not going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. I don't know. But what I do know is we're going to be playing Fall Guys. We're going to play The Avengers, The Last of Us Part 2, Mario, Watch Dogs. We're going to be playing some games, guys. We'll play Madden here and there, but I can't keep playing Madden. The game raises my blood pressure every time. I just get so pissed off and frustrated trying to play that game. I can't keep doing it. I can't. That's not good for my health. I don't think anyone should play the game. And I mean, when you just really sit back and think, like, we spent $100 on this game. Some people still do not have their MUT packs, their reward MUT packs from having pre-ordered the game. Some people still don't have it. And I know there was a scare for me for a couple minutes, but I had to restart the game. I don't know why I had to restart the game, but I did. I had to restart the game, and then there they were. But yeah, some people still don't have their packs. And the thing is, EA is well aware of all of this. If you go check out their message boards, they're well aware of this stuff. They just don't care. There's a reason they're giving away copies of the game for free. Now, just think about it. 2 weeks ago, we had to pay $100, $65 to $100 to get the game, or $60 if you don't want to include the tax. If you want $60 to $100 to get the game, and now they're giving it away for free. That means their sales are down because people know the game is trash. And we fools who went out and spent the money on the game got. And I know there's some people out there who really like the game. Like Kimba loves the game. I think Kimba just sent me a message. Is this Kimba who sent me a message? No, this is Ankle Reaper. Yeah, it's all Ankle Reaper. I don't know why I thought that was Kimba. Probably because they both start off with like the official. We all know you're official. But yeah, I know there's some people out there, and I know Brady enjoys the game from the streams. I don't know if Ty likes the game or not. I just know I don't like the game. It's not fun. It is not fun for me. If you guys enjoy the game, great. I know Chris doesn't like it. I know Ankle doesn't like it. I know I don't like it. I don't know what happened to Squeeze. I guess Squeeze got tired of it because Squeeze was talking about it for days upon days. And like, here's the thing: it took an hour for us to get into a game. Like, it was gonna be me, Ankle, Squeeze, and Chris. We wanted to play the yard, and of course we couldn't because for whatever reason the game would not allow us. First off, it's 6-on-6 football instead of 7-on-7. It's bizarre, but whatever. 6-on-6 football. Only 3 of those people of the 6 can be real life players. The rest have to be computer players. Why? That's not what we were sold. We were told 6-on-6 football. Now we're stuck playing basically 3-on-3. Get out of here, man. I'm done. I'm tired of this game already. And then we couldn't even get a game started. Then we also couldn't play MUT against each other. So Ankle and I finally had to just play a regular Madden game. I mean, this is an hour and a half in to a stream. It's not a good look for Madden. It's really not. I mean, I could go on and talk for hours about how bad Madden is. But I'm not. I'm not going to be buying Madden 21 or 22. I mean, I know Cupcake told me in the Discord. I said the same thing about 21, but I mean it this time. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep spending money on a game that's not going to respect me. The game company does not respect me, so I gotta let it go, man. The run with Madden was good. That was a great part of my childhood. I used to look forward to Madden coming out every. I used to wake up and be like, "Oh, Madden 03! I get to play Madden 03 today." Yes! And I would sit there and I would play Madden 03, and then I played Madden 05. I skipped 04. I don't know why I skipped 04. Probably because my parents didn't know that there was a difference, which, I mean, there never really is much of a difference. But I had Madden 05. Madden 05 was great. As you guys know, that's my favorite Madden of all time. And still to this day, I'm in love with that game. I was playing it the other day, and I'm like, this is so much better than 21 and 20 and 19. Hey, all of them. It's sad. It's really sad. To be a football fan and to have a game do you like that? I said, man, it's unfortunate. But there's other games out there. There's also Call of Duty that we can always play. As you guys know, I love a good Call of Duty. Run around, shoot 'em up, bang, bang. It's a good time. It's a great time. But yeah, guys, I'm going to let you go. It's been another episode of the Young Rebel Podcast. It's still weird adjusting to no longer saying the old show's name. But, you know, it's great to be able to move away from things that were not working and would never work because, you know, I'm going to say this. It's very strange that people want to come on your stuff and act a fool and use false names, but they go get on their own thing. They want to come correct, use real names. Shit's crazy, man. But yeah, guys, you guys have a good Monday. I'll see you guys back on Wednesday. We're going to be talking about some movies and stuff. And of course, we'll be back on Friday for more podcasts. We're going to be back on the regular stream schedule. Hopefully, I think I'm going to try and take that girl out again sometime this week. Maybe on the weekend. I'm not exactly sure. But we'll see. I'm gonna get back to my schedule because this week's just been insane. But it's all been good stuff. Real good stuff. So, yeah, guys. You guys have a nice day, and I'll see you soon.